It's time for another trip to the new zoo.
We've got Neil Anderson joining us live this morning from Swamico. Good morning, Neil.
Hey, good morning. Well, at least maybe we'll get a little sun today, and it'll be a good day to visit the zoo. And of course, we've got a new arrival. You know, this is the time of the year that we're bringing in new animals in the spring. It's a great time to ship or move animals across the country. And we're going to see right over here, you can see there's a little burrowing owl. Now, this exhibit, we had an armadillo in here kind of as our stand-in for the last, almost 2 years, because there weren't any burrowing owls available out there in the zoo community. It just happened that Dallas World Aquarium, they had a few hatch out, and they were ready to go with a young bird for us. So this bird flew in from Dallas, well, you know, and actually flew on an airplane because it's kind of a long flight for this guy, but came in last night and is doing real well, and we're hoping that it settles into exhibit. Now, when you bring an animal into a new exhibit, one thing is obviously, you know, it's got to change from the exhibit that it was at. Well, when it comes to the zoo, what we have is an animal data transfer form. And that's an information form that's filled out by like the zookeepers down in Dallas. And what they'll do is they'll go ahead and, you know, everything from the diet, the personality, what the exhibit looks like, what is the bird like, all the information that the zookeepers need to know to make a smooth transition for the particular animal, and likewise to kind of get to know the animal. Now, one of the things that we have to do in this exhibit, because this exhibit, the back, there's a mural. You really can't see the mural right now, but that depicts the eastern part of Washington State. Now, there's about 10,000 pairs of burrowing owls in the country. You know, most of them are found west of the Mississippi. Of course, there are some down in the south, some down in Florida. These guys are an endangered species up in Canada. They do like, you know, I mean, when they call them burrowing owls, they're active during the day, unlike other owls. And they like to use, you know, prairie dog holes. So, you know, they really need to be around prairie dog communities or in areas where, you know, they can even themselves take advantage of holes dug by other animals. And that's where they you know, lay their eggs and have their nest in there. But they're real active during the day, so they make great exhibit animals as well. Now, you can see what we're doing here is we have a blanket up in front of the window. And that is going to be a smooth transition for this bird, because the public can get up and real up close and personal out here on our northern trail to a lot of the animals. So to make that transition, what we'll do is we'll have the burrowing owl can kind of come and go, can sit up by the window if it wants, go behind the blanket, and during the course of its quarantine, because it's alone in this exhibit, so it can be quarantined on exhibit, is what we'll slowly move the blanket away, make it smaller and smaller, and we'll have a nice smooth transition, and the burrowing owl will be at home at the new zoo.
Because, you know, sometimes you just want to be alone.
You do.
Don't you wish sometimes we all had a curtain we could just run behind?
You just got to get under the blanket and hide. That's right, exactly.
Thanks, Neil.
Sounds good.
Thanks.